Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Wrestling Results here on this channel. Impact on Access TV results October 21st, 2021. Order Bound for Glory on pay-per-view. W. Morrissey versus Jake Something, BTI exclusive match. Before W. Morrissey enters for the Bound for Glory Call Your Shot Gauntlet match at 20, he squares off with Jake Something in a battle of two of Impact's largest athletes. Morrissey launches himself into the steel ring post to gain control. Morrissey drops repeated elbows as he continues to dominate his opponents. Every time Jake tries to build momentum, Morrissey shuts him down. Moments later, Jake launches his entire body into Morrissey to finally create separation. Jake fights back with a spear in the corner. Jake connects with a Falcon Arrow for a 2. Jake soars through the air, colliding with Morrissey on the floor. Jake charges towards Morrissey, but he ducks and hits a big boot to win. W. Morrissey defeats Jake Something in BTI exclusive match. The final Impact before Bound for Glory live this Saturday from Las Vegas is on the air. Bullet Club with Chris Bay and Helico versus Finn Juice, David Finlay, and Juice Robinson. Number one contendership match for the Impact World Tag Team Championships. Who will be next in line for a shot at the Good Brothers, Impact World Tag Team titles? We find out as this epic rivalry continues. Finn Juice with Helico with a double running bulldog for a 2. Helico brings their momentum to a halt with a spinning side slam to Finlay. Finlay makes the tag to Juice, who quickens the pace with repeated hammer fists in the corner. Juice hits Bay with the running cannonball. Finlay connects with his signature backbreaker on Bay, but inevitably takes out the referee in the process. Helico hits Finlay with a choke slam, but the referee is still unable to make the count. Referee Brandon Tully replaces Daniel Spencer as Finlay counters Bay's art of finesse. Juice rolls up Helico while Bay seamlessly rolls up Finlay, and they both score a 3 count from the referees. Bullet Club and Chris Bay and Helico versus Finn Juice and David Finlay and Juice Robinson, number one contenders match for the Impact World Tag Team titles, and in a no contest. After the match, the referees argue over who the winning team is as they head to the back. Impact Executive Vice President Scott DeMori informs them that a decision on who is challenging the Good Brothers at Bound for Glory is made by the end of the night. Probably will have a triple threat. We got an in-depth look at the challenger for the Impact World title this Saturday at Bound for Glory, walking weapon Josh Alexander. Jordan Grace and Falaba versus Chelsea Green, and Crazy Steve versus John Schuyler and Tennille Dashwood with Caleb with a K. The 6 competitors in the finals of Digital Media Championship tournament at Countdown to Glory compete in a three-way tag team match right here, right now. Chelsea Green hits Vala with a running drop kick. Skylar and Dashwood employ quick tags to wear Steve down. Moments later, Steve bites them to turn the tide. Grace quickens the pace, and as she hits Dashwood with a spine buster, Jordan Grace collides with Skylar, hitting him with a running double knees back elbow combo. Skylar saves Dashwood from behind, squashed by Fala. Steve hits him with a jumping DDT, but Dashwood capitalizes with the spotlight kick to win. John Skylar and Tennille Dashwood with Caleb with a K defeat Jordan Grace and Fala Ba and Chelsea Green and Crazy Steve. Rhino is in the ring to address his future. Will he remain violent by design, or will he join forces with his longtime friend Heath Slater, or Heath, I should say? Before he can speak, Heath joins him. He reminds Rhino that they have been through hell and high waters together. He tells him that he wants the old Rhino back when Violent by Design interrupts. Eric Young confronts Rhino and tells him that VBD is his family now. He defends Rhino and tells him that he's been brainwashed. Violent by Design attacked Heath, but Rhino hesitates and exits the ring. Eric Young lays out Heath by cracking the VBD flag over his head. Will Heath fight alone against Violent by Design this Saturday at Bound for Glory? We'll have to find out. I don't think so. I think we'll see Rhino teaming up with his old partner. We got t-shirts called Uncle Rhino now. Savannah Evans with Tasha Steelz versus Mickie James Pick Your Poison match. Before Mickie James challenges Deonna Purrazzo in a Knockouts title dream match at Bound for Glory, she competes in Impact Ring for the first time in 6 years as she battles Purrazzo hand-picked opponent Savannah Evans. Mickie James takes it to Savannah. In the corner, Tasha hooks Mickey's leg from the ringside, allowing Savannah to take control with a big boot. Savannah hits a running splash before locking in a devastating bear hug. Mickie bites her to break the hold. The soars off the top rope for a 2 count. Knockouts champion Deonna Purrazzo appears at the top of the ramp, allowing Savannah to hit the full Nelson Slam off the distraction. Mickie James comes back with her signature DDT to score the huge victory. Mickie James defeats Savannah Evans with Tasha Steelz Pick Your Poison match. Despite there been a no contact clause, in fact, Deonna Purrazzo makes her way to ringside and puts her hands on Mickie James. Matthew Rowlett blindsides Mickie with a clothesline as Purrazzo stands over her with the Knockouts title held high. As of that being held high like that tells you the last one that's standing tall before the pay-per-view is going to lose. Sometimes that's what happens in wrestling. That's how I understand it. On their way back through the curtain, Purrazzo and Rowlett are confronted by Scott D'Amore, who informs them Rodlet will be banned from ringside at Bound for Glory. I bet you Deonna Purrazzo is pissed. Brian Myers presents How to Be a Professional Chapter 44 Consequences as he cuts Manny Lemons and Sam Beal from the learning tree. Scott Demore mediates the contract signing between Decay and the Inspiration for the Knockouts Tag Team title clash at Bound for Glory, but the Inspiration have sent their legal representative, Barrister R.D. Evans, in their place. Alex Zane versus Trey Miguel. Trey Miguel goes one-on-one with Alex Zane as he prepares to battle Steve Maclin and El Phantasmo for the vacant X Division title at Bound for Glory. It's a stalemate in the early going as both men counter each other's offense. Trey hits a springboard moonsault to the floor. Excuse me. Zane turns his opponent inside out with a clothesline, then picks Trey off the top with a unique head scissors. Trey hits the cheeky Nando's kick, followed by the 619. Trey connects with the top rope Meteor to win. Trey Miguel defeats Alex Zane. After the match, Steve Maclin attacks Trey from behind and lays him out with a mayhem for all. El Phantasmo, Chris Bay, and Huluko are out next as they blindside Maclin. Phantasmo hits Maclin with a super kick before delivering his signature low blow to Trey. Following the controversial finish for tonight's number one contenders match for Impact World Tag Team titles, we learn that both FinJuice and Bullet Club will challenge the Good Brothers this Saturday at Bound for Glory. Don't miss Impact's World Wrestling's biggest event of the year, Bound for Glory, live this Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on pay-per-view, which is tomorrow night. I will not be able to watch it, or maybe I will watch it, but I will have to watch AEW first. No, I don't know. We'll see. I gotta maybe think about buying it or not. Because I get paid tomorrow, next week too. So, okay. Live this Saturday, which I said, Christian Cage defends the Impact World title against Josh Alexander. Deonna Purrazzo collides with Mickie James in Knockouts title dream match. Decay puts the Knockouts tag team titles on the line against Inspiration, and so much more. Champion and challenger for the Impact World title at Bound for Glory, Christian Cage and Josh Alexander go face to face one more time before their highly anticipated showdown this Saturday. Josh Alexander talks about almost losing his wrestling career due to injury, but he risked it all to be standing where he is right now, the number one contender for the Impact World Championship. Alexander wants to teach an important lesson to his sons watching at home, that every risk yields the biggest rewards. Cage says that it comes down to pressure. People either crack under the pressure or, is in his case, thrive under it, become world champion. Cage doesn't think that Alexander can handle the pressure and become a main eventer. Alexander fires back and says that as long as Cage is cashing a check from another wrestling company, he will never be the face of Impact Wrestling. Cage tells Alexander that he's not the best wrestler in the world like he thinks he is. He's not even the best wrestler standing in the ring. Alexander has heard enough and takes him down, leading to a huge brawl. Security hits the ring as they try separating the two rivals. Cage taunts Alexander and holds up the Impact World title. Impact goes off the air. That's your Impact results. Stay tuned for tomorrow morning. I will be doing both shows, SmackDown Live, and I will be doing AEW right after that, AEW Rampage. So, stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell so that way you guys do not miss an upload here on this channel. I'm unstoppable, and I'm out.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Skiz here, and if you don't subscribe to Blonde and the Unstoppable Denominator, then you are a toothy bumfuck, pussy ass bitch motherfucker.